In this video, we're going to take a closer look at some of the secrets behind the charm of celebrities. What better man to exemplify this than the great Billy Hope of Hollywood, Jake Gyllenhaal? When women snap out of the hypnosis of his baby blue eyes, Jake's wit and humor takes his attractiveness through the roof, making women gush and swoon over this versatile heartthrob. So listen on as we reveal the core tenets of his attractiveness so you can understand and emulate his qualities. He is versatile both on and off screen. From playing a young, estranged lover in Brokeback Mountain to a menacing and dominating fighter in Southpaw, the range of Jake Gyllenhaal's characters is a case study in acting talent. But Jake's off-screen persona is just as versatile as his presence on the silver screen. It's hard to put him in a box or to remember him by one single trait or type. He's a smart conventionalist in one interview and a goofball in another. He's not afraid to let his guard down and be vulnerable at one point or lose himself in laughter when he's enjoying his company. He can tell elaborate stories that grab your attention or throw out snippets of comedic gold that have you in fits. Jake Gyllenhaal can truly do it all. Jake's intelligence is visible in any formal discussion you pull up, whether he spins elaborate and articulate sentences that pack genuine insights like this one of Jake at South by Southwest in 2016.
Ask yourself what you actually really love, you know? I spend a lot of time saying, well, what do other people like? Like, what will an audience like? What will they enjoy? And I think I've discovered over enough time, being lucky enough to be able to do this for a while, that
in other places, he can swing to the complete opposite end of the spectrum and have you staring in amazed amusement of his antics.
Effie's just been kicked out of the band, and also she's been told that she's pregnant.
A man like this shows that he's not a straight-faced bore or a full-time comedian. He's irresistible precisely because he can juggle all of his qualities and put on the persona that goes along best with the circumstance. His social perceptibility makes him come up with quips and one-liners just as fast as he inserts insightful takes in a conversation. A man like this can always keep women on their toes, anticipating the next word that comes out of his mouth. This is a man that's exciting to be around, exuding a positive energy that is contagious and irresistible. Combined with the good looks to match, and Jake Gyllenhaal knows how to sweep women off their feet without even looking like he's trying too hard. He has his masculine and feminine sides in perfect harmony. Jake Gyllenhaal made ripples across social media recently as he came on stage at the UFC to show off a bulging, shredded physique for his character in the remake of the 1989 film Roadhouse. This look was complete with growls and menacing expressions characteristic of a UFC fighter, almost appearing indistinguishable from a real fighter to anyone living under a rock and not familiar with Jake. But it was also a departure from the soft and charismatic Jake audiences have often seen. Gaze south from his blue eyes and luscious brown hair, and you see rippling biceps and anger screaming at the camera. He can truly gel and create an amalgamy of feminine and masculine energies like no other, even when put in stark contrast in a single frame. His face looks inviting, his body is intimidating. This dichotomy is what makes him interesting and appealing to a wide range of women. You might think you know Jake Gyllenhaal until you realize you don't. He has mastered the art of embracing both his masculine and feminine sides while being secure enough to balance them both. This leads him to a well-roundedness that is hard to find, but makes him all the more attractive to women for it. His looks catapult this dichotomy of traits into the stratosphere. His face appears soft and inviting at first, with a hypnotizing pair of blue eyes and endearing smile. He balances these feminine pretty boy features with a strong chin and nose, giving him a characteristic look that is hard to forget. This is also why he gels so well in every part he plays. He can shave his head to play a fighter or grow out his locks to become the